Good morning, good night, good evening, my loyal subscribers. And today we've got some Kaga gameplay for you. So, Kaga. So, we're divvied up with myself and a Kaga, Devil and Cap and Vladivostok, Arizona, Kagero, a Pink Benson, and a Tier 7 Akatsuki. Now, a Pink DD, or Pink ship in general, comes from leaving a battle, disconnecting, or doing enough damage to your allies to go pink. The last one's not very applicable anymore, but the first two happen quite a bit. So we'll keep an eye on Mr. Pink DD here. And we're going to go straight for the southern CV, attack area. This is textbook CV attack profile. We go over the island as usual. Now, if this was, Volron, then, well, he would have had this duty, let's be honest. But I haven't done this in a long time. I honestly can't remember the last time I did a carrier battle in a CV on Killer Well. I honestly can't remember. I don't really play carriers that much anymore, I'll be honest. When it was Tier 6 Ops, I used to play carriers all the time. Now we get one flat on the DD, one flat on the Baron. If we could damage stack it, that'd be nice. Now, that DD should have been dead, in all honesty. Volron would have had it. I'm no Volron, let's be honest. You guys have seen him on the channel. You've seen his carrier gameplay. He's a god at carriers, let's be honest. He plays them enough that he knows what he's doing. And I'm thankful to have someone like Volron to give and provide CV gameplay. Now that Pink DD is just charging in between two forts. Plus the Nuremberg, he's just going to get crossfire from both those ships and he's going to lose small bits of health. So he's literally committing, suicide at this point.
Fighter destroy.
Now we missed the DD. The Kagero finally picks up that Nuremberg that Cap and Devil had worked on and got down to like 400 HP. One bomb hits the DD, we pull it back.
We've sunk an enemy.
Now, in hindsight, I should have gone for the Nuremberg. But I honestly thought the Vlads would have shot, the Nurn. Now, the DD is going to die. He's taking torps, secondaries, and everything. There goes the DD to the fort. He lived less than 3 minutes. I got double fires on the DD, or on the battleship. Then I come back around, try to get another pass. I don't know why they shot the Baron. You could easily reverse. They should have been reversing all this time. I don't know what they were doing.
Fighter destroy.
I dropped 2 more bombs. 2 bombs hit, 2 fires. Now look at Devil and Cap. Cap hits Devil. Devil's trying to avoid the Nuremberg, but he gets pushed straight into the Nuremberg's path for the torpedoes by, Cap. So we're wondering, what the hell happened? There's the torps. Devil's gonna take them all. And look at Cap. Cap gets rammed by the battleship. Devil takes all 6 torpedoes and manages to live. And me and Pat are wondering, what the hell is going on? And you guys have seen Cap on the channel. You know he doesn't play like that. So we're thinking, what the hell happened? Because we're all in Discord and we can't really understand what's going on. And he goes, mic. His mic stopped working, so he was fiddling to get his mic working instead of playing his ship. Well, look where that ended us up at. Devil's basically a one-shot. And thankfully the Baron doesn't overmatch his bow, but it will pin the superstructure. So I'm literally going after the Baron to try to keep him alive just long enough. He is healing. Devil is healing through it. But it's not looking good. Now, Gneisenau, there's no one to really farm the Gneisenau, so I have to go in and kill him. But I'm at 75k, 2 kills.
Fighter airborne.
Even if I had gone for the Nuremberg, I don't know if I could have made that much difference in hindsight. I aim for the superstructure area, 4 bombs. All the bombs hit right on each side of it. 2 fires, 12,000 damage. He DCP, so I can go in with the torpedo bombers and damage stacking now. I'm telling Cap to get back, because look where he is. He's broadside to basically like a Gneisenau shells. You're going to see his shells going in now. But then you see Gneisenau's return. Gneisenau doesn't have the best, you know, ability to attack and dispersion. Well, sometimes he gets lucky, and Cap didn't have that much health last we saw him. Drop all the torps. 1 flood, that's going to be permanent. So about 16k. As you can see, it is possible to get all your torps in on that. But you got to aim it up just perfectly, because those piers can block a torp. But it is possible to hit them all just perfectly. 4 torps, another 4 torps, that's about 16k there. Plus the floods, you know. We're farming that Gneisenau down real easily. And Garo's going in with his torps. He's going to take out most of the transports. Akatsuki's all the way up, taking care of the Nuremberg and taking out those forts. So, I appreciate him doing that. Shots coming in. Vlad just misses. And we aim right for the same area we did. 4 bombs, and he's gone. Garo gets a triple, or a quad, you know, transport kill. So, kudos to him. And he will pick up Fox on the Hen House, which is basically Shark Among Shrimps. They changed the name. It went from Shark Among Shrimps to Fox on the Hen House, which I think is actually more appropriate. There we go. See, he gets Fox on the Hen House. T-22 shows up when we go in. Again, if this was Volron, it would have been dead in 2 passes. But again, in my heyday of carriers, I would have had this. But you guys know, I don't really play carriers anymore. I've been playing more surface ships than carriers. Even in randoms now, I don't really play carriers anymore. I play mostly surface ships. Again, both of those strikes should have had him. Cap shoots and picks it up. Now, in hindsight on this one, I should have went for the Fubuki, but hindsight is 2020. You would think your battleship buddies would know. I mean, they play with you, they know the op.
Roger.
If you're not really, you know, that full of health, you just sit in the channel and let them come to you, right? You have the armor to bounce everything.
Teammate, I need your support.
And I'm asking the Kagero to go north, but I guess the Akatsuki's gonna be the one doing it. Three torps. 12,000. Now, for some odd reason, they were, I swear, the Vlads weren't really shooting. I mean, I know Cap, but I mean, if you knew the DD was coming, why didn't you have HE loaded? And then I finally decide to go to the DD. 2 torps, another 12 to 16k on that Fuso.
Fighter destroyed.
I'm trying to get him down, but you see, look where Cap is. He is literally being pushed. He's pushing into the DD. And the Vlad doesn't have that ability to stop until I tell him to stop. The only way he could avoid those torps was to push closer and get within the arming distance. But, look right there, the torps are launching. There's a second set. I picked up the Fubuki, but Cap goes down. There wasn't really no reason for him to push. Had he and Dell just stayed in that little channel area, they would have survived. Let's be honest. We all know it was true. We all know what would have happened had they just stayed in the channel. And then just focused the DDs down, then the Nuremberg, and then I would have worked on the Fuso. I'm telling Devil to go for the Nern because I've got the Fuso. But look at it, he's showing a lot of broadside. You can see it on the map. But he did shoot one shell, Fuso did, and it citadeled him. Basically wrecked us up. So both our tier 8 battleships are gone. But one can also say that that my BB guys did some huge misplays also. There were some misplays. Now the Akatsuki did take out the Nuremberg, but he's about half health up there. So I know I've got to help him. But I don't want our Arizona to die. So my goal is to just try to get some damage and try to help take out this Nuremberg. Because if we lose our battleship, we're screwed. He's our last battleship. And he's still practically full health because it's in Arizona. He moves so slow. But we did cross 200k. 5 kills. And after that, I then decide I have to go north. I've got to go north. I'll get a few torps. I get 2 torps and I pick up the Nuremberg. They're safe down there. They have some breathing room. But I've got to help this Akatsuki, you know, kill. And I'm telling, and Cap and Devil are telling me, hey, we just need to get out of here. Go to the evac zone. I'm thinking, no. We can get 5 stars. We can do this. It is absolutely possible. Akatsuki gets a fire, it's torp, and 1 flood. So that is a permanent flood. And I go in with my torps, and I'll finish it off. And I'm pretty sure the Akatsuki wasn't that mad at me for taking the kill. He would have had it, but at least he's alive now. Now he can actually go dark and actually come out. He did a really good job, Death Vipers, up in that zone all alone. He did a really good job. And now, I'm throwing everything. You see, I've got plenty of bombers. I've got probably enough to launch 2 torpedo squadrons, 2 full torpedo squadrons. So my goal is to literally throw everything at these ships, at these last 3 ships. I am going to get fighters locked onto me, but at this point, I don't care. I've got enough plane reserves left that I can launch 2 full squads left.
The ship is on fire.
I'm not worried. And I'm just throwing all my torpedo bombers out. Kagero's doing his torpedo loading on that, on the Fuso. He is going to go down due to the Aoba and the gate. Didn't take into account the detection. But I think at this point, he kind of knows that he needs to die. We're going to win this. And I also know that we need to die. I mean, the Akatsuki's almost dead too. I was thinking maybe he could die, but I'd rather him stay alive and me die. Now, the Kagero does have a flood on that battleship. There is a flood on that Fuso. He DCPs. And I've still got just enough torps left over to basically kill it. I don't even have to line up a perfect one. So I am going to take a torp. I do pick up natural selection.
Enemy battleship foundered. Battle ends in
My
5
secondaries
minutes.
are going off on the DD. That time I do aim the torp right. Get one torp. I pull the flight back immediately and launch a full healthy squad.
Fighter destroyed.
I know I'm gonna die. So I decide launch a full healthy squad and we'll finish off what's left. I'm gonna go down. But if I'm, God forbid, I'm gonna take this Aoba with me.
Enemy cruiser
So right there we get 10 kills in a Kaga. That's... And I'm like telling the Arizona to get in the circle, because he's literally right there. We can win this. A solid 5 stars. So, final damage, 61 torps, 15 bombs, 10 incapacitations, 10 kills, 6 fires, 9 floods, 12 secondaries, 14 spots, assistant, natural selection, and major contribution. I figured I would get a major contribution, because when I was playing this, I figured I would. I just wanted to make sure of it at that point. Top of the team with almost 1900 base XP, Kagero number 2nd with Fox in the hen house. Devil was actually 3rd, but the Pink Benson was on the bottom. 63,000 the Gneisenau, 43,000 the Fuso, 41,000 the Fuso, 22,000 the Nern, 21,000 to the Reuba, 17,000 to the Gade, 10,000 to the Baron, and then 7,000 to the Gade, 3,000 to the Fubuki, 3,000 to basically Nern, 29,000 to the Baron, 26,000 to the Baron, 9,000 to the T, 22, and 3,000 to the York. But looking at what took all my health away, it was kind of a hodgepodge of everything. And then the 2 torps are what really hurt. But a decent, profit of 500,000 credits. A little bit of free XP and some ship XP. I'd add probably a booster on. That probably would have been a pretty good amount of chunk for free XP. But a very good match. And just knowing how to play your ship and focusing on the objectives. Take care, captains.